Yeah. I'm not the
Got a rock star with intelligence, not gonna lie.
So, what is then left off after everyone's done imbuing each of their staff, weapons, and bits with these elements of power? Though the question is, for what for? The only thing left was the door down the hallway that leads somewhere to an entirely different location.
Yep. And that's where you were heading.
The wizard's not going first.
Would Gen have any knowledge of what would have happened if he would have stuck the tip of the hand crossbow into one of the fires?
Nope.
He wouldn't have any idea. Not going to risk it.
Nope. He's not some kind of like artificer who would know that kind of thing, you know?
Right. Yeah.
Just the question is, who's going to open that door?
The door's already open. Seltris stepped through it.
Seltris is gonna sneak ahead, I'm assuming, along with Gen.
Yes.
Here's my stealth check, and I get a D4 because I can guide myself. And there's another 3.
Mine's a 20.
So 23 for me.
Shit, where did I? Oh, there they are. After.
You know what?
Okay.
I'll just throw a D6 on top of that. Why not? Because I can. 22.
So you sneak ahead and can see that it splits off in both directions around that corner.
This.
One wider hallway going south into... If you creep just a little closer, you can see a room that branches off into 3 separate doors.
I'm going to head up to the north one.
And to the north, a short hallway that ends in a door.
Is there like...
I see 3 rooms down here. What do you see in your direction?
Just a single door.
Again, make a perception check.
Oh, I'm going for these. That's persuasion. This is perception. Yep. That's a natural 1 for a 5.
Can you luck it?
You don't notice anything.
Just a single door.
We should probably clear that area then, and we can come down to the 3 doors later. I'll join you.
And I'll start walking towards the door.
Yeah. As you get closer to the door, you begin to hear quiet sounds that take a moment to resolve themselves into what sounds like barking.
I don't like it.
Okay, so I mentioned that I had the Radiant and Necrotic preloaded on both my hand crossbows.
Yeah, like a demon hunter from Diablo 3. Yeah,
right,
I remember.
Did those short swords come with a belt and a scabbard?
No.
They did not.
Nope.
Okay, so then I would just have the fire one in my hand.
Okay.
Leaving one hand open to grab a crossbow. And then could I inspect the door?
Make an investigation check.
Oh, not good. 16.
It is a door. It is a wooden door banded with metal. It is a device that blocks a portal so that not everybody or everything can pass through it openly.
Right.
There seems to be something on the side called a... You think it's called a handle?
Nope. I'm going to grab what I assume is called a handle and give it a, just try to slowly open it.
You immediately die the moment you touch it. No, sorry, you opened the door. What did I say?
That I died.
Inside, the barking gets louder as you can see 7 cages lining the walls, each containing a large black dog.
I do not like the sound of that.
Do I see anything
It
else?
looks like nope. It looks like a kennel.
Can I do an insight check to determine if they're hostile towards us?
I mean, you don't really need to. Honestly, they look pretty damn hostile, but they are in cages.
Alright.
15.
If they weren't in cages, they would probably be swarming you to try to kill you right now.
We should probably finish these off, don't you think, before we move on?
Is that a wise idea? This is dream
Can I
logic.
Can I look from the distance I'm at, from the closest one that I'm here, so this one right there, can
Yeah.
I see if there's like any wounds on it? Like, has it been beaten?
You really can't see anything like that. They have glowing red eyes and otherwise are more like the silhouette of a dog.
Do these cages have names plate on them? Like,
They do not.
okay, so
From where I'm at,
Each cage has a simple slide latch. The kind that is a lock for a dog but wouldn't really slow a person down who was trying to let them out.
right, okay. So simply, it's just what it is. It's just kettles with very, very vicious, hungry dogs. Got it. So the thing is, then,
anybody got any meat back there?
weird question. Just a weird question to ask.
I don't have any.
Does Althea have any rations? She typically always has like some sort of jerky with her.
Yeah, I got them. I gotta check her. I'm gonna say no. Actually, maybe I'm wrong. I misread it. I was like, does she only have 1 day of rations? I don't think she's actually been removing these rations.
You gave her a specific amount for like a bunch of like jerky.
Well, she doesn't have anything with that. She just has 10 rations.
So
Such a round number. I'm pretty sure she hasn't been marking off her rations.
Probably not,
weird question. How many furnaces were there in each of the other rooms?
But yeah, she has some jerky. But there were 6 furnaces.
6.
And when I kind of counted, like I counted, there was like from the acid and poison, so it's technically fire, cold, thunder, acid, poison, necrotic, and radiant. There's 7. Technically, there's 7.
Red was necrotic, yellow was radiant, green was acid, purple was thunder, blue was cold, and orange was fire.
Right.
Is there
those were the
any
6.
corresponding to those flames on any of these things, or are they just all the same look?
They all look the same.
Okay, no, I'm sorry. It's just I thought like the traps. Remembering the trap, like if you had failed them, what if those would have unlocked the latches? Kind of thing. Because never mind.
Nah, if you had failed any of the traps, they would have zapped you with the corresponding element. Y'all just never got a chance to see that.
Okay, so then...
Because I roll good. Do I see anything on the back wall?
No.
No.
It is a very simple, plain, almost entirely unadorned room.
Can I grab like 7 pieces of jerky from Althea?
I don't have any 7. Sure. And then have
Like enough to like give these things a snack.
Sure.
Sure. No, okay. Well, I have some food too, but
then after with the jerky, I'm going to walk up to each one and just, kind of just not stick my hand in the kennel, but like kind of like toss the jerky in.
Okay.
do dream creatures eat
They-
food?
Snap down. You're about to find out. They snap down and immediately gobble down the jerky and then continue barking aggressively.
Yeah, I think these are all
Right.
nightmares.
Best
I get
not.
it.
Don't feed the wild dogs again. You just put them down. And then Zeltris walks forward.
Wait. Is that a good idea, attempting to attack these creatures within their cages?
Yes, that means they can't fight back, and they're dead.
Perhaps
when they move on.
we're looking at this differently.
I mean,
What if-
not...
What if it's a bit of like a metaphor or something? How many of us are here?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Right. It couldn't be a coincidence.
I don't want to mess with Dream Law, because the last
It's
time...
not necessarily a coincidence, but it absolutely could be a coincidence, I just want to say.
Right.
Yeah.
I suggest we just
Check
leave
the
them
other
some
rooms.
let's leave them be for now.
I just...
Fine,
I
but
don't-
if we're going to do that, I think you should at least bolt
Lock it.
bar and trap the door.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna kind of set down the
Oh, I could
jerky on the
create
floor and then
arcane
just
luck.
and then step out. Whoops.
I could create an arcane lock if you prefer.
Great. Do that wizard thing.
Alright, I will cast Arcane Lock, and the
As long
door
as I don't have any
is
more
locked.
ghost dogs trying to eat me, I will be a happy man.
No promises.
It just burns. No, I'm down to only just half of my spell slot left, so but for now, we lock the door. If anything were to happen, find out later.
All right, so you cast Arcane Lock on the door?
Yes.
All right.
Because I don't want to mess with, because we try messing with the stones and the pedestal, and if we get things wrong, consequences happen. We have to be, it's like a puzzle situation now.
Who doesn't love consequences?
Again, can you check out this floor down here? It looks like it's quite precarious.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't all the floors precarious, to be honest?
I mean, they're all just kind of beaten up wood, but none of them look like they're about to collapse inward.
Any specific
Just
door?
give him guidance.
Just need a short round.
No answer, so Gannet's gonna walk towards this door.
Sorry.
And...
What was your question?
Oh, I asked Seltris any specific door.
No, I was more just wanting to make sure we didn't walk into traps.
So, give it a listen while I inspect it. And then I'm gonna do an investigation check.
Okay.
Or I guess Investford.
And he gets a D4 on top of that, which is
A 1 for
a
19.
1, so therefore 19. For both perception and
19? You don't see any traps.
Okay.
and did I hear anything since I was listening at the door?
Nope.
Alright. Tell me it's all
And then-
clear as far as I know.
I will give the
Open the
door
door.
a slowly turn.
You see piles of glittering coin filling this room.
Yeah, this feels like an absolute. Oh, this is a big, absolutely big fake
Yeah.
trap.
Everybody stop.
Remember the dice. You cannot
Varsho,
take
as you are walking into the room, you notice something shifting and moving in the corners of the room as humanoid figures begin to manifest.
Something's in this room with us.
They are still humanoid, but they are larger than the average person. They wear hoods. Looks like leather armor, but their faces under the hoods are just jet black with glowing eyes. They look humanoid, but their bodies are strangely elongated. Their limbs are too long, too bowy, too gangly.
What the hell?
As they appear
Are these creatures
in the corners of the room.
What's with
I
the
know.
So
number
they're all
7?
there. Not just,
What was your question?
I said, what's with the
I was
number
gonna say-
7?
Oh,
I think
whoops.
That's the
That's-
room number.
Yeah, that's just the marker for my notes.
Okay.
DM notes.
Uh,
Just FYI, I have the Lantern of Revealing still on the mouth. If it matters.
Yes.
they just realized.
You're gonna find the Lantern of Revealing of limited use in this particular place.
This realm of dream. It just materialized.
Because many times they are manifesting as a response to the dream rather than actually invisible. They did not exist in that location prior.
Boy, I'm having some flashbacks to Saturday's game.
Oh, which ones?
Oh, you know which ones. The ones that we just did.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you know, Sahagran.
Look, that was a beholder.
Manifesting.
That situation was very different, although he was also manifesting things into reality.
I know,
yes.
that's why I'm having the flashbacks.
It's my only move. Oh, yes, 100%.
Okay, I just didn't know if there was a chance to talk. Wow, that was a bad roll.
I accidentally deleted the one you'd already filled out.
Come on, good roll. All right. That is a good roll.
Nice.
I'll take that 20.
19.
Struggle to toss it in.
Okay. Dream logic is so complicated.
So you can see that they are wearing what looks like relatively simple leather jerkins. Kind of beaten up and pockmarked. But it is... they would look like any given thieves that you've encountered, particularly one of you who is familiar with such things, if it were not for the fact that they are twisted and misshapen. And bad at rolling initiative, apparently. Jesus.
They look large. They have reach.
Technically, they are still medium-sized, but they're supposed to be bigger than... They don't take up 4 spaces. They've just been slightly enlarged on the map to show that they are these giant malformed things.
All right.
Yeah, just getting the NPCs now. Including everybody's favorite NPC,
Althea.
Althea.
I'd rather not use Fireball in a very tight room.
Oh no, go ahead, do it. I'm in a different room.
Going to...
Fireball goes around corners.
I mean, I'm also before him.
Oh, geez, that was unexpected. Okay.
Seltris, what the hell is that? A 7?
I know.
Bruh.
It's.
I thought you were like a monk or something. Jesus.
Yeah.
Hey, you're rolling like a paladin.
That's what I've been doing for a long time. I don't know why. It's a good thing I got a +4 to my mod. Otherwise, that'd be even worse. But I'm still last. So
All right. So
last session I rolled
Garcia.
a 2 for like half the roll.
Garcia
Across,
doesn't
like, all the dice.
know what's happening.
What do I do?
So she'll hold an action. Again,
I am going to grab, excuse me, the crossbow that is holding the radiant arrow. And I'm just going to shoot it at that nerd right up there. Hiya! That is going to be a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
All right. And they were, if I'm not mistaken, they were an additional 1d8.
Yep.
All right, so we'll just do the normal damage first. 7 plus a d8 of 4.
Better than nothing.
All right.
Bonus action. Don't got a whole lot of those. Could I like do a bonus action? Shit, I don't want to. Bonus action.
You want to do a bonus action? Shit.
Yeah, I mean, like I was
that's
gonna
good.
like
That's gonna-
hide
that
around
would, that would take your action.
I would like bonus action.
Can't let him pass that fast.
Bonus action hide, just kind of around this corner. I guess I don't want to get too close to the gold. And then, so I guess roll a stealth for that.
You don't want to get close to all that beautiful glittering gold.
No, Gen's already experienced that. That's a 20 for stealth. And then with my free action, or whatever, my object interaction, can I pull out the radiant sword?
Yeah.
And then technically, if I swing with both of them, I can't, with the offhand, I can't do the modifier, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yep, so I will have the fire in my offhand and the radiant in my main.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
Our show.
Okay. I'm thinking this carefully. What to do. Because I'm in a tight situation. I guess around it. So knowing I have limited amount. So
Clearly, the only way to save your team is to drop a fireball into the room with Gen.
the only one.
Oh
Some of those
shit!
gold mimics in there.
I get what you're saying, DM. God damn it! I picked up what you're throwing down.
I am not going in.
Yeah, but you do have to remember I might be lying to you.
But I mean, on the offhand, you kill Gen. I bring in a backup character, which voice I did change.
I can't do a fireball because Sultrus is still in this room. It would risk killing him. Plus, they're thieves. They could be very good at dex things, by their appearance-wise. I could do a...
Yeah, a fireball would get a lot of stuff.
And also, yeah, it will also hit Althea, too. I don't know.
Yeah, Althea could take it.
That's called collateral damage, and it's perfectly acceptable.
Thinking...
The Geneva Convention does not exist in this world.
I'm trying to think. I could do a sort of pulse wave instead, but there's not enough room left without endangering myself to an attack. And I don't know what to do. I guess my only option is to do I'm going to use my second level to summon Maximilian's Earthen Grasp. Well, actually, no. I want to first move, technically. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Then...
I'm gonna adjust them a little bit smaller.
Then I would like to do Maximilian's Earthen Palm.
Okay, where are you doing it?
So I'm trying to first read out how far I can do this. So it has to be within 30 feet. So technically, sorry, ignoring the cone, I'm trying so desperately not to be. I can summon one right here towards this guy. As you watch as the wooden structure begins to unleash bits of sand.
I didn't know you could do that.
Indeed, I can. And from it, summons forth an earthen hand made of a giant palm. And what I need is for that guy to then make me a strength saving throw.
Could you stop with the measurement testing?
I never knew you could do that until I saw him do it.
Well, then pay more attention when you're not blocking half the damn battlefield.
Oh,
doing it.
That guy needs to make me a strength saving throw.
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to find art for the hand. I found the perfect one, and it doesn't want to import into the game for some reason.
It's okay, man.
I guess we'll just have to go with this golden fist. And I'll pass that over to you, so you can place it where you want it. And I'm sorry, what kind of saving throw?
Strength saving throw.
Haha, that is a 4.
He first takes 2d6 damage, and he's also restrained. He takes 11 points of bludgeoning, and he is restrained on that spot and cannot move unless he uses his action to break free of it.
Alright.
I'm gonna move one thing and just like, sorry ladies, I'm just super squishy. After I learned from the last battle, super squishy.
Alright. Is that it for your turn?
Yeah, that's all I can do, man. I can only do one thing. Can't do anything else.
Alright.
Really? Okay, we're now going to be in the last situation. Point of no return. If things goes worse, just say Nuki.
Say Nuki? Anyway, I think he means nuke. Althea! Once again, you'll be
Oh, you want
making
me
their
playing
choices.
Her?
You make your choices. You make your choices. I'll roll the dice.
Okay, I'm just gonna step out here real quick so I can see the screen. She is going to. How many rages she got? We haven't seen these things.
I think she used one.
She's got 2 rages left.
Got 2
Yeah.
rages left. Just trying to see what her actions are. Star Crash, Javelin of Lightning. I don't want to use that. She's gonna pull out the Blade of House Brogan.
Yeah. That weapon seems very useful against strange
And-
spectral.
Is she gonna rage?
I don't. Yeah, I think Althea would rage. That's usually how she's been playing her character. She's gonna rage, and then I think she's going to run up to the one near, towards Seltris.
Okay.
She have-
And then I
And-
assume make 2 attacks with the Blade of House Brogan.
Yes.
Probably reckless.
Yes.
Is that a
I
good
assume.
idea?
Does-
It is, whether it's a good idea or not, it is a very Althea thing.
Alright, I won't challenge them.
Both are hits. $28 total points of damage. So immediate just charging. Slash.
Did she notice anything about the blade? Was it stronger with those aberrations? I don't know if that's something I can ask.
It doesn't appear to be, but these don't appear ghostly like the things that you were fighting before.
Okay.
There we. It's
While their faces are clearly shrouded in the darkness of their hoods, they are very clearly, at least in appearance, physical beings. Oh, right. Now for all of them.
Oh, I better move my character back.
Oh, yeah. So you wouldn't be in it, but Seltris, Althea, and just Karsaya need to make wisdom saving throws.
I mean, if you wanted me to roll
24.
for Althea, that's a 6. Did not roll good.
Well, I rolled better.
Alright, well, we will take my roll.
I didn't ask.
No, actually, Althea is fine either way.
Oh, fear effect.
Because it is a fear effect, and Althea is currently holding the Blade of House Broken.
Clever.
Clever,
Excellent.
yeah.
As the one thug that's being held in place leans forward, and you see one of its eyes open like too wide for a moment, and there's just this rippling pulse as it activates the evil eye.
God, I don't.
But everybody made their save, so they're doing fine. Everybody's doing great.
Just question. What was Karsaya holding? Because I think she said she was holding an action. Is it still holding?
Yes, that's true. She probably would have used it by now. She was just holding A Toll the Dead because she doesn't know what the fuck.
Yeah.
There's just suddenly some bad stuff going on.
Okay.
So she was just gonna hold a Toll the Dead until something was wounded.
Yeah.
So she'll toll the one that you hit with your hand.
Indeed.
This guy here is gonna do some stabs at Althea. With advantage.
Yeah.
First one was an 18 to hit.
How's her advantage?
Because reckless.
Yes.
Okay,
Reckless.
right. Okay. I didn't
Yeah,
see
I'm learning.
flanking from the corner that I'm sitting in, so...
Yeah, not flanking, reckless attacks.
It's the consequences. Like it's the benefit and then this benefit. All rolled in one.
23, 22, 11 points of damage because of
Rage.
rage. And then the second one's a hit. Should do a little bit less. Because sneak attack only triggers once per turn. And
Oh, boy.
it shouldn't surprise you that these things have sneak attack. Considering they're generally thiefish.
Yeah. Okay. I think I'm reading the story. Yep. Yep.
Alright. And then it will step over this way to be next to you, Seltris. Because this one's going to get all up here. So one's going to take 2 attacks against Karsaya. Only one hits.
Can Althea reaction spirit shield that? I don't know if she can see, so I'm just gonna... She can see the creature, but not Karsaya.
No, she cannot.
Okay.
Okay. She could attempt to spirit shield this next one. Which is... advantage sneak attack flanking against Seltras.
Alright.
First one I missed, though. That's a 16.
Oh.
That's a miss.
Second attack is a 21.
I'm going to use my reaction to make it a silvery barbs.
Alright.
Burning.
That is a 19.
19 is still a hit.
Oh, I'm
Okay,
sorry.
well, Althea will spirit shield that
That reduces the damage, right?
by 2d6. You want me to roll that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
So now down to 2
Only
left.
5.
I'll say I will give it to who wants the advantage more. An honest truth.
Okay, Seltras, you take 17 points of damage after it's being reduced by, you said 5, right?
Yes.
Oof.
Yeah, so 17 points of damage.
Okay.
Should I give it?
And that is all of them.
I'll give it to Gin because Gin would likely if he has advantage.
Gen
For a better-
Gen has an idea.
Okay, so no. I guess I'll give it to Althea so she doesn't have to rely on recklessness for the first attack.
Where reckless is all or nothing for all of your attacks.
Yeah.
Even when she's historically, even when she's had advantage, she's still gone reckless just so she could.
Okay, all right. So I guess I'll keep one for myself just in case if I have to make a saving throw.
Also, I don't think you can see Gen.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Then I'll just give it to myself just as an emergency.
Alright, so Joya is going to stab. All of that conversation was making it real hard to math.
What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? No, can't move. Not yet.
Should dance. It is going to evade Alindra's Sacred Flame. And being finished with all 3 of my regrets, Seltris, you're up.
Gonna make my attack there with my staff. It was bathed in the radiant, so so
Very
here's the hits. 16 to hit.
A 16 hits.
Oh,
Okay, that is, and then 9 plus an additional D8, which I'll roll now, for an additional 5. So that is 14. 5 of which is radiant. And then
Okay.
a second shillelagh attack. 15 to hit.
A 15, okay.
Does that hit?
A 15 does hit.
Oh, ooh, good. Okay. All right. So 12 plus another D8. For 7 more, 19 on that one. Nice.
Nice.
So I'm feeling lucky. So I'm gonna go that way, and I'm gonna do a 1 hour. Do you allow us to select if we want to do Flurry of Blows after we've made our first unarmed strike, or do we have
Yeah.
to flurry? Okay. Then unarmed
I don't think
strike.
that's how it works. Rules is written, but I'm fine with it.
Okay. So there's unarmed strike for 9, and my hands are flaming from the forge.
What was the attack roll for that unarmed strike? Oh,
24.
24. I see it now. For some, I was slightly scrolled up in the chat, so it wasn't showing it wasn't scrolling down. Yeah, you
12
strike, and you punch through it, and it bursts into flame from the inside, and fades away.
yes, Zeltrist, you're the man.
I turn to face this one, and take a stance and get ready to continue to fight.
Okay.
It's my turn.
No, another 11.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I am going to. Can I make it through that doorway?
Yeah.
Int.
No. Yeah, I'm gonna stay there.
Okay.
Mm,
You're gonna stay there.
I'm gonna-
Silo. Do. Never let me do characters like these again. Do. I like these priestesses. They're nice, sweet little characters, and I hate running them. Their
Fine.
whole affair was a mistake.
Hey, I like the characters. Again, you're trying to do 3 more player controllers.
Yeah, exactly. I thought by having them share spell slots, it would be fine balance-wise, and it probably is. But the time consumption. Again, you're up.
That's mine up. So I was able to see Seltris take one down fairly easy. So Gen's going to reevaluate his strategy and quickly dash in the doorway and make a slash with the Radiant short sword.
Make an attack.
That's an 18.
An 18 is a hit.
So
You also have an ally nearby it.
yep. So that's 6 damage. Short swords are finesse, correct?
Yes.
So I do get the sneak attack. Sneak attack damage is another 11, and the radiant damage will be a 2.
Hey, it's something.
So what was the total?
Total
19,
physical
I think.
damage would be 17 and 2 radiant damage.
19.
Okay.
I don't know if you need me to split it up. But then...
Not for these particular creatures, no.
Okay. So then offhand, the fire short sword is going to be only a 14 to hit.
I think it's a miss.
14 will also hit.
Really? What the heck?
Oh yeah, these things got AC like they're wearing leather armor.
Oh,
Well, I thought with their decks and all
yeah,
that.
I thought it'd be a little higher. All right. So regular damage is, 10. I'm going to expend a bardic inspiration into this to beef it up a little bit. And then I do since I don't need to divide this up, I'll just roll a total. For another 10 damage.
Okay.
So that's another 20 damage total. I did 39 damage in 2 hits.
It's not easy. We're still dealing with these doors mysteries. See?
Marshall, you're up.
Yeah. Our show is going to look at the one that's near the ladies, and he's going to make it a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. It rolled pretty high actually. It's an unnatural 20.
Okay. I don't think it's worth using another silvery barb. I cannot burn.
I don't know.
my
I don't know what you're casting, so I couldn't say.
It was another momentary stasis.
Oh yeah, I probably wouldn't.
No. I end my turn, but at least I'm still restraining that one guy still trapped.
All right, where's Althea heading?
Althea's going to do a cool little swing the sword spin move thing and flank this one. And then take her 2 attacks. With flanking rather than reckless.
Yep. 1 second. It's not. Yeah, that'll be a hit. And a hit.
You rolled the same dice twice. I don't know if you caught that. They were both
27. Yeah, I did. But it's just like math and stuff that I gotta do. Yes, it was the exact same thing twice. I did notice.
Oh, my flesh. Okay.
be Althea's turn.
Ow.
Then this thing will spin and take its attack against Althea and miss both of them. That was a natural 3 and a natural 1.
So I guess the other one's just standing there.
This one over here is in the corner, so it's going to flip up a pair of its blades and whip them in the direction of Seltris. Throwing 2 knives at you, Seltris. That's another natural 1. The other one's like a 22. That should hit.
Wait, is it the one that's being grappled?
Yeah.
He has disadvantage because he's restrained.
Oh, yeah. You right. You right, my B. Okay, so it's a 21.
Wow.
Yeah, he rolled a 17 and a 19.
That's
All right,
impressive.
well,
So you get hit by a knife for you get hit by a knife for a 10 damage. It's not exactly the end of the
Althea's
world.
going to reaction that spirit shield.
Jesus.
And it's going to be 7. Reduced by 7.
And then this one here is going to turn towards Gen and going to do some stabbing, and it's going to be all misses, real bad rolls across their turn. I think they managed 3 damage across the entire round.
No offense, they were good. They were in good position. If they had gone first, really faster than us, it would have been. Oof, we've been.
Yeah.
Stop
Maybe.
sucking up to the DM. No.
Maybe you don't have all the pieces yet. Mwahahaha. Either way,
I know.
I'll make it Joya, who's going to do a good old stabification with some flanking, and still manage to miss. Apparently, I'm just rolling badly, regardless of which side I'm on.
It's okay.
No, I'm sorry. She actually does hit.
Was it at disadvantage from the spirit guardians or whatever? How does that work again?
What? No,
No.
This is Joya stabbing the rogue.
Oh, Joy is stabbing the rogue. Okay.
It's okay.
I forgot. I thought their AC was higher than it was for a second. For some reason, I was thinking it was a 16. It is not. So she actually does hit. And with how much damage Althea did to it previously, she straight up kills it. Alindra will step into the room and send some holy light towards that guy, which she does hit, but she rolls 4 fucking damage.
Any damage counts.
Cantrips.
Cantrips.
and it's Seltris' turn, right?
It is
if I
Seltris' turn.
move to there. Do I get flanking or no?
Yeah, you'd get flanking.
Okay. So Seltris will, try to sweep the leg, back him up, and then, move to this spot, and then attack with his staff.
Okay.
There's the first attack, 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
For 11 damage plus a D8. D8 is 1 for a total of 12. So
Okay.
1 radiant damage. That. Second Shillelagh attack. 14 to hit. Which I think you said the path also hits. So that's 11.
I mean, you have advantage because you're flanking. So if you roll
Oh
a net,
yeah, I
20.
should roll. Yeah, I should roll again. Okay, here's the second roll.
Oh yeah.
12. Yep, so, okay, and here, so hit with the 12 for 11 damage, or 14 with her 11 damage, and the roll is an 8 for 19 damage.
Okay.
Still up.
Okay, still alive?
Yes, yes.
I'm gonna do Flurry of Blows, and here's the first unarmed strike.
You could just
16 to hit
With-
for 11 plus a D8.
He dies.
he sends dies.
And then the other thing with the Flurry of Blows, I can use it to do a Hand of Healing with my 3rd level feature and heal myself for 1d6 plus 5 damage.
Do you also hurt yourself with the fire?
Not when it's not an attack.
The healing. It burns! It doesn't. You don't take hit point damage, but it does kind of feel like using your hand of healing with your flaming hands kind of feels like when you pour like what's it called to disinfect a wound.
I think it's more like
alcohol?
from the Kung Fu
Yeah.
Kid.
So it's like it stings,
No, I think
but it heals.
I think more like from Karate Kid, where the mentor tries to do a healing technique by rubbing his hand very hard, like fire.
Woo. Did pretty good there.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
All right, and then that is my turn.
Cassandra.
Karsaya.
Josiah. I'm sorry. The names are wrong. I keep getting the wrong names in my head.
She'll do a tolling of the dead.
DM, by the way, I didn't mark the short rest for whatever reason because I still have like almost all my key used up. But we short rested before we went through the door, so I'm just gonna mark one.
Okay. Gen.
Gen's turn, huh? So Gen is going to step diagonally out the door. I'm going to plant both the swords into the ground. Just stick them up. Manifest my spinning spectral blades, and I'm going to fling 2 of them at it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's going to be a hit with a 22 for 8 psychic damage, and the second one is going to hit for that's an 11.
You do have advantage.
Even with as
it's restrained, so I would have
low as
advantage,
their-
correct?
oh yes, that's true.
Well, let me roll the first one, see if it's at 20. Nope, that's worse. Second one would have been second one is a much better 23.
Okay.
So then that's going to be max damage, another 8, total of 16. Or no.
Okay. Did you include sneak attack?
Nobody's within range of it unless the fist counts.
If you have advantage on the attack, you get sneak attack.
Oh, that's right. Okay, then that would be another 4.
So a total of 20.
Something like that. I can't remember.
Okay. Varsho.
Yeah, 20.
He needs to make me another strength save, as I'm going to use an action to squeeze him.
Yeah, he fails.
He's going to take another 2d6 of bludgeoning damage.
His stone hand just reaches up, crushing. As you jab that knife into it, you see it crush. It just
8
into
points
smoke.
of damage.
It had 2 hit points left, so
You popped it like a
was
pimple.
gross.
So, that.
Suddenly, everything is quiet again.
How long do I have it for? About 1 minute. So it's going to disappear by the time we are investigating it later again.
Varsho, make a perception check for me.
Oh god, I don't like what you said. Check.
Most people like perception checks; they're informative.
21.
He likes it this time.
You can hear back around that other corner, biting and scratching and howling, and thumping on a locked door.
Which locked door?
The one you arcane locked.
Oh, well, that's very concerning.
DM,
Guys.
I'm going to load in a thunderbolt into the empty crossbow.
Okay.
And then pick up my swords, put one away. Or no, I'm just going to plant them down. And do I see anything in the gold? Like just on the surface? Anything poking out?
No, it's gold.
Guys, I come rushing. We may have done something. It's back in the other room. The dogs. Something was barking and then smashed through the door. I think one of the gates hadn't opened.
Well, you arcane locked the door, right? I mean, they can't get through, can they?
No, not possible. It's a magical lock. But I am alerting you guys that something has gone loose in that room.
Yeah, that fight would have been a lot harder if there had also been 7 dogs involved.
Oh god. I was looking. I think those dogs were meant to attack the thieves. And then it would have been
Varsho, I think at this point, regardless, you have them neutralized. Let's focus on figuring out what to do here and then move on. We should be quick about it.
Kind of poke a pile of gold with just one of the swords. Does it like... Is it like an
Don't-
illusion?
Are you sure you want to do this?
No.
Based on your last experience with a pile of gold.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
alright.
mean mimic?
You poke it with the sword, and some of it shifts, and clink, clink, clink. It doesn't appear to be an illusion. Well, everything you're in it is an illusion, because you're in a realm of dreams, so... 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, but... It doesn't appear to be more illusory than anything else.
Right.
Alright, so I guess somehow this person has a dream about having a room filled with gold, but feared of potential thieves trying to steal it. So weird. He has a furnace, he has a kennel of dogs, and a hoard of treasures.
I'm just gonna walk around and poke the gold again.
You really want to keep poking gold, huh?
I mean, like, is it like it seems like it's physical, but I know it's a dream.
Can
So
I...
go ahead and make it... Uh-huh. What was that?
No, sorry.
I said Seltzer will give Gen guidance and help him. Say, instruct me and I'll help you to
Just
find whatever
look for anything
Okay.
that's not a gold coin.
Make an investigation check.
With advantage from the help and guidance.
Here's
All right.
the D4
Thank
for
God I have
guidance. It is a 1.
All right. So that would be a 23.
Digging around the piles of gold. At the bottom, like near, like deep in the center, you'd have to get like real good up on it in there. Deep in the center, you find just sitting on the ground underneath some of the gold, what looks like a key made out of black metal.
Ooh. That might be important.
Just going to pocket that.
Okay. The moment that you reach down and touch it, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh shit! The treasure explodes.
That's a dirty
It was-
20.
The treasure doesn't explode. You barely manage to keep your leg up for a moment as it plunges through the gold, suddenly slipping through it, and you see almost like that key had been a plug in a drain.
Oh.
That the gold is now all pouring down a hole where that key had been, and is trying to pull you down like quicksand.
Oh Jesus.
So I
Selchus.
scramble away from it.
You can attempt to do so.
Oh,
I
You can make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
can I use
disadvantage.
Yes.
All right, so that's going to be a solid 10.
can I use my
You begin slipping down deeper.
I'm going
You can see down to like his waist.
I'm going to use Maximilian Earthen Paw to grab him. He has to
Maximilian's Earthen Grasp.
Yes, Earthen's grab. There's a few minutes seconds left.
There wouldn't be. It would have taken more than a minute for him to search.
Oh, shit. I'll burn my last second spell slot. 'Cause
As you step up and go to do that, I'm going to say probably Althea, if nobody else is going to. It will like hold up a hand to you for a second, and then do the obvious thing and throw Gen a rope.
I'm trying to be helpful.
So
Again.
this is like,
I was just seeing if I had a
would love
rope.
to help you, my friend, but I'm not strong enough.
I have a rope.
Just to go down with you.
Yeah, Althea has a rope.
Yeah,
So I
okay.
figure Althea tosses a rope out towards Gen. Gen, you can now make an actual attempt to escape dexterity saving throw. Much like quicksand, you cannot escape without external help from this.
That's a 22.
With help, though, Althea grabs it and pulls as you are dragged along the gold like quicksand up to the edge.
I just-
Once you
Open up my bag of holding while I'm sliding and just grab as much gold as I can on the way out.
Wow.
Sure. Yeah, you can grab as much gold as you want. All of it will cease existing when you leave the dream, so it doesn't matter in the slightest.
It's just something Gen would do, just instinctually.
Just try to get all the money. Yeah, so you pile in some non-existent fake gold. Althea pulls you to your feet. And eventually, I mean, I can't change it because it's part of the map, but eventually this room is just empty other than a little hole, maybe 6 inches across, sitting, once again, like a drain at the center of where that pile of gold was.
So all of it was being held by that one key? Okay.
So you don't have to make sense of it. It's a dream.
I'm sorry. I know I'm still, coming to reality-wise.
Maybe it means that the key was the most important thing or something like that. And
Yes.
or is where maybe the key is about how they make their money or something?
I think it's...
I don't know, it's all tied up in some metaphor bullshit.
I'm not good with dreams either. I'm just following what we can. So, what of the other two doors? The same? They're just the same doors? Same lock pits?
Will go up and listen at each of the doors.
Make
while
a
he's waiting.
perception check.
I'm gonna just stay...
Seems like that to himself. Or
You don't
another
hear
one.
anything else at the door.
Oh, wow. This...
And do I need to roll another one for this one, or
Yeah, go ahead and...
19 plus a D4 for a total of 23.
Same thing.
23? Same thing, you don't hear anything.
I think...
There doesn't appear to be anything behind the two doors. Which one would you like to go to next, or do you have a preference, Varsho?
I think no matter what, we just have to prepare, because when we open those doors, there might be something incredible, but they're just deception. What's really inside the room, and then some random figures that represents the enemy of this person will materialize again.
Good idea, Varsho. Just like you, I'll hide behind all the ladies.
I'm sorry. I'm very limited with my resources, so forgive me for my...
Are you gonna open the door?
Yeah. So I will.
I could mage hand if you want me to open the door.
We wanted to go to the south one or the.
Whichever one you want. There's no sound behind either.
Okay, so I will inspect this door here.
Make an investigation check.
Hey-ya! That's going to be a 24.
That is a 24.
Yes.
You don't see any traps.
Okay, I think there's no traps. It's gonna
And
happen.
I'll just give it a. I'll just slowly open it.
You see a small room that leads to a hallway that fades into a jet black darkness.
Okay. Should we go then to the left door? Because I think that means something else.
And so I'm just going to walk over towards the other door and give that one a look-see.
Make an investigation check.
Jeez.
Oh yeah, same roll, 24.
24. That is a number, all right. You don't find any traps.
Same thing.
Sorry, I was finding my notes.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Give it just open it slightly.
Short hallway, turns around the corner.
Okay,
Right.
this is different.
A bit of an unknown and something that rides around a corner.
Okay,
We
so
want to see if the teeming darkness will be lit up by the lantern of the ceiling.
I think your lantern's limited by the power of the dream's magic. Trust me, detect magic and all that also is quite limited here.
Well, I mean, maybe if I dream that it's powerful, it might work. I mean, if I only go 5-10 feet, it won't matter, will it? It'll either work or it won't, right?
Okay, so I guess... So, interestingly, only that room was just a simple room. The other two just goes to different location. Okay.
Gen's gonna peek around the corner.
Okay. Another short hallway leading to another branching path.
I'm gonna just keep going down.
Oh,
I
wait, let's not-
inspect this wall right here.
Make an investigation check.
I'm just.
Teltris, were you going to check out the darkness, or are you going back?
Well, it did.
Because
no one
Gen
seemed to
didn't
be
communicate anything about what he was doing, so you don't know that he's just decided to proceed a little down the hall.
I mean,
22.
Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, why not? Let's go and split the party. It worked
Yeah.
last
All right.
time.
It is. It's very dark, and your lantern does nothing against it, much as you would have seen with like magical darkness. The darkness presses on the light rather than the other way around. As you begin stepping through it, make a wisdom saving throw.
Jesus. Oh my god.
18?
You can take a breath and steady yourself. And keep proceeding if you so desire.
I don't think so.
So,
The darkness feels cold, and there's this quiet sense of almost like sheer terror in the back of your mind, but it's distant.
I don't
there's
know.
something down here, and it's some primal terror. I should probably not go this path alone. I'm coming back to you guys. The light did not work, and he'll start going back towards the group.
Okay. So I guess seeing you, like, maybe that is the deepest darkness part of all. I mean, that's the true nightmare, but we can't go in. It's so
Maybe
dark.
we could. We just have to be not afraid. Maybe that's what the person being tortured needs.
Well,
You know, a show of bravery. In any case, let's go this way. We'll see what happens.
Again, the wall is just a wall.
Just a wall.
it's just a wall. I get it. There's always like, is there a secret passageway? I get it.
Yeah, you don't find any secret passages. There's a fair chance that the shape and geometry of some of the shapes and halls are odd based on its nature as a dream.
Right. I just didn't know. So Gen's just gonna see the people walking up behind him. I figured they might be a passage. And then I'm just gonna just shrug my shoulders and walk down.
If only I had
It leads
my
to
bird.
another hallway.
Oh god. This is so kind of, anxiety-like, because it's another hallway. It's another hallway.
And then I'm just gonna take a couple.
I mean, it's
steps
literally
forward.
just walking around the corner. It's like,
Marsha, steady yourself, my friend.
And
Again, there's a door.
there's two doors.
And Deltas will
Very
put it.
astute, Steltress.
there's
I
the
just
two
don't
doors.
like you passing them. I don't like things coming up behind me. So he listens at the door.
Make a perception check.
19. And
You
if
hear chanting through the door.
plus
Oh,
one.
What was that?
I'll say again. Plus one for the guidance. I'll
Sure,
say in
whatever.
Gen's mind. There's someone chanting behind the door. I think we have some company. Perhaps we should hold an action to attack and open it, surprising them.
I will ready
is
the
Is there-
thunder crossbow.
Okay.
wait, is there a language we could understand?
Yeah, could I give it a quick peek? Listen.
Make a perception check.
Oh right, yeah, 23. Eat your heart out.
23. You hear the same thing Seltris did. It's chanting, but it's through a door.
So it's muffled, so even if you can hear it, you can't hear exactly the words they're saying.
You'd have to get it'd be like a DC 25 to hear them specifically.
God.
Damn, I couldn't even hit that with a nat 20. I rolled a 19.
Yeah.
So then I will take a step back, letting Althea step forward, and then just pull out the crossbow that's got the thunder one on it.
I understand.
Okay. So the plan was for everybody to hold action, so you needed to be lined up with the door, so Varsho immediately moved to not be lined up with the door. Am I understanding that correctly?
I mean, I don't want something to blast me through the door, but alright, I'll move back here. So, what's the plan? Just curious now to ask.
I'm going to try to stealthily open the door so we can surprise them. But you guys should have something ready, so that if we don't surprise them, you can at least unleash an attack. So we
Okay.
can get some advantage on them.
Mine is if they look hostile.
I can't because if I ready a spell, I'll then burn it up if nothing happens.
Then ready a cantrip.
Firebolt then, firebolt. I will prepare a firebolt.
So you summon that firebolt, ready to fling. Althea readies gun. I don't know. Probably just a hand axe, right?
Yeah, probably. She does have 2 javelins left, so.
She readies a hand axe anyway.
Yep.
Again, what are you doing?
The crossbow with a thunder arrow in it.
Okay. So you all.
Would it be sleight of hand or stealth to try to open the door quietly and unnoticed?
Stealth.
Okay.
Okay, got my guidance on, and here is the roll. Ooh, with a 4 for a total of 15.
15's not super
Opening
bad.
the door, you see a wooden room lined with pillars. Standing before an altar, you see a large, hooded figure in a mask with glowing red eyes.
Oh,
He's
God.
dressed almost like a priest. He's also where he's standing, facing the door and looking directly at you. There was no stealth roll that would have opened the door quietly. He was literally looking at it.
Jesus.
Does
He
he look
opens it, you hear
menacing?
quiet, "Goodwill to those who sacrifice."
Sacrifice.
And then you hear a chorus from around the room. "Goodwill to those who sacrifice. Goodwill to those who sacrifice."
Gen starts immediately chanting along with them.
No, don't.
I'm not going to just keep doing it, but that's going to continue.
Okay, so do we attack or? Actually, I see the black doggies. I think this is bad. This is a bad place.
What
Holy
do we
One.
do?
What's your business here?
Can I?
Goodwill to those who sacrifice. Goodwill to those who sacrifice.
Can I
Goodwill
make,
to those who
looking at
sacrifice.
their cloaks and anything, can I determine like what type of religion that it is, or a cult or anything?
No, it's all. No, there's no details. There's no holy symbols. There are things. The best way I could describe it is it's almost like it's AI generated.
Yeah.
Like where there's an attempt at making like a holy symbol, but if you look too closely at it, it's just clearly like a shape made out of metal without any
Right.
real meaning.
Right.
Do we? I think this is like one of those very ominous and evil things. Scary dogs in here. So like, I think this like for ghosts like I think it's saying like for those who are good for sacrifice. I think that's a very very evil thing. No matter.
Does the phrase mean anything?
No,
It doesn't
Can
come
I-
up with anything.
Can I make
And
an
what- and
insight check?
And he's saying good
Two.
things to those who sacrifice.
goodwill to those who sacrifice.
I don't.
Can
I'm
we do
going
an
to.
insight check to determine what it is they want as a sacrifice? Is there some contextual clue?
Make an insight check.
Okay.